Hi everyone, in this video we're going to look at the last way of optimizing our operations. So we've already gone through facilities, design, layout, materials management, quality management. Now we're looking at technology management. So organizations, one of the fastest way or one of the easiest ways to implement or to improve productivity is to implement technology. So by making use of technology, organizations are able to reduce waste, make better use of human resources, and sometimes even reduce the amount of human resources they use, speed up production, ensure better quality, and reduce overall costs. So we're going to look at, now just remember, with technology, with operations, we're always looking at operations for manufacturing and for service organizations. So it's important to be thinking of both. Don't just think of technology, and we're going to implement technology in the production of a car. It needs to be in both manufacturing and service. So we'll talk about that. So essentially, these are some of the technologies or some of the strategies that can be implemented. So now that we've gone through, what can technology actually do, let's go through some of the actual strategies that are being used. So computer-aided design, it's software that prepares and reviews product designs. So rather than actually building the product and then testing it, you can actually, and that can obviously be costly, you can design it on computer and you can test it that way. It might be that you are manufacturing t-shirts and you've got a sheet of material. So rather than putting the actual design on the material and cutting out, a long piece of material, you can design that on computer and that will help reduce your wastage. Computer-aided manufacturing, that goes hand in hand with computer-aided design. So it's software that controls the production process. So once you've designed something on computer, the computer will then manufacture it. And the beauty of that is it can be reprogrammed quite easily. Computer integrated manufacturing, so that's a process where the whole manufacturing process is controlled by computer. There's obviously people controlling the computers, but it reduces the amount of human resources required in manufacturing. Computer aided engineering, that's where we use computer simulations, so that can be with car design, so you can test them through computer to see whether they would meet crash test standards before you actually go and test them with crash test dummies, etc. They're good for stress simulation on bridges and buildings. So every building that's built has to, it changes the way the wind flows through a city. So all that can be done. It can test, how it would stand up to earthquakes and to tremors, etc. Tornadoes and those kind of things. So that they can be done on computer rather than building the building and then just hoping for the best, which is essentially how it was done a long time ago. Robotics, one of the most common types, especially these days. It allows for great accuracy. Initial costs are high, and it's the same with a lot of these technologies. That's one of the drawbacks, is that the initial cost is quite expensive, but really they don't need to take breaks. They can continue to run for 24 hours a day. They will break down, and that's another drawback, is that they will break down. But overall, they're faster and more efficient than humans are normally. Now, they're some of the ones that are mainly used in manufacturing. For the service industry, we've obviously got our e-commerce, so you can purchase things online. FPOS, so that helps. Databases, so keeping a database, and then you've got your customer relationship management, which deals with that. So part of your database, then they might send text messages out, emails out to make offers. So that's all part of the service industry. You've got your virtual shop fronts and your customer relationship management. That is maintaining customer contact. So software that can be used to improve the customer service, but also get customers to be repeat customers. So once it's like if you go onto Amazon, if you've purchased something or even searched for something before, it will then make recommendations, and the same with eBay. So that's sort of customer relationship management, where it's saying, well, you've purchased this before, then we think that these products will also be of benefit to you, that you'll enjoy. So that's part of customer relationship management. That's part of a service that they provide. So there's some of the technologies used in both manufacturing and service industries. Now, it's important that some problems associated with implementing technology, obviously the cost we've spoken about, but then once you've implemented it, you normally have to train your employees to be able to use that technology, and that can take time and it's costly also. Repairs, so robots, they will break down. Simple as that. Machines will break down. And one of the drawbacks is that it can it can lead to redundancies, I suppose. It can reduce workforces, which isn't always being socially responsible. So just to recap, technology helps improve productivity in both manufacturing and service organisations, and we had our CAD, computer-aided design, CAM, computer-aided manufacturing, SIM, computer integrated manufacturing, CAE, computer-aided engineering, robotics, e-commerce, customer relationship management, etc., etc. The list goes on. So you just need to be able to talk about what those technologies are and how they're actually going to help improve productivity. For activities and questions on this video, be sure to go to teachingbubble.com.